Hi folks, we're live again with Elder Scrolls Online tonight, and we're going to start off of Knives and Long Shadows, which is the prologue quest, if I understand correctly, for Clockwork City DLC. So we're going to be going off to the Clockwork City and get moving on to the second main part of the Daedric Wars story arc. So we're just tidying up our inventory a little bit. So now okay. Do we have jewelry here? We have enchanting. And we have a jewelry crafting station. Excellent. Okay. Just still finding those. Ah, more over here. Okie dokie. Enchanting table. We got some nice glyphs. I don't think I want to do that any of them actually. Okay, we'll keep the glyphs. That's alchemy. That's jewelry. Right. See what jewelry we're carrying. Those increase stamina and physical resistance. Yeah. That's quite nice. But none of those are really as good as what we've got for now. Oh. Right. Okay, that's
so you're
probably...
the one that saved the queen, eh? You don't look that special.
Sod off, mate. So let's just also get our... oh, actually, we should probably check the crown store. Not sure about a Palatine tea fade cow. Not really my style. The bristleneck boar. Interesting. Okay.
Bakruti is pleased to see you.
Let me just also bring up my build I was following for the champion points. There we go, cleave build. Oh.
Pakruti really enjoys those small flatbreads
Damn
baked by the
adverts.
high elves. They are like tiny edible peanuts. Are you ready to reveal your rewards?
Thank you.
Pakruti is truly impressed. Make a selection to reveal your rewards.
Okay.
Your rewards are ready. Do not be sad, my friend. Until next time.
Thank you. So, non-combat pets. Going for... I'm going to go with the salamander, actually. Ooh. Or the cat. However, what we need right now are some other of our pets. Our assistants, sorry. If they call a Zabi a pet, I'll be in trouble. Right. Might need those ones. Hmm. Okay. Now, are there anything here that we might want? Right, deposits. Are we carrying any furniture? Yes, we are. We'll put that in then. Hmm. Get rid of at least some of those glyphs. Is there anything here that we could keep? I'll put that in. Okay. Now that...
Shameless. Simply shameless.
Green salad we know. Right, so our next assistant, our little merchant.
Trade with Khajiit?
Really have to do that?
Right. That'll do. And we will now select non-combat pet. There you are. Oh. Right. So we need to get to Mage's Guild Hall in Mornhold. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Caught with your hand in the proverbial honey jar again.
Right. So where was that? It's there, isn't it? Okay, cool. So we might be able to get there from Stone Falls. We certainly can. Or we might be able to get there from Shadowfen, which would be even closer. That's where we'll go then. Alright. Sounded dangerous. Right. Oh, crafting stations, you say? Don't mind if I do. I see. We won't bother. Dishan. The fertile valleys of Dishan are home to lush fungal forests, deep guano mines and broad pastures where netches and guar graze, but all pales before the magnificence of Mornhold, home of the tribunal and capital of the Ebonheart Pact. There we go. Oh, actually, just realised something. Haven't done my champion points in a while. So, tower. The lover. And the shadow. And a ward and tumbling. The apprentice, I don't think we're doing. The Atronach. Master at arms and physical weapons expert. The ritual. Mighty Thaumaturge, precise strikes and piercing. The steed, ironclad and spell shield. The lady, hardy elemental defender and thick skin. And the lord we're not doing. Alright, how many points does that leave us with still? Not enough to do a load of them, so we won't worry about that anymore tonight. On to Mournhold for the first time then. Oh, I saw a law book. Okay. Few little bits and pieces. Yeah. Just leave me alone. Right. Here we go then.
The gods have abandoned me.
Apologies for that.
You read my letter? Oh, I'm so grateful you've come.
Aha.
We found something powerful. A Daedric... Wait! What's happening?
Scaldi! No! Damn it! Who is doing this? I will send them straight to Sovngarde!
Okay.
I was not fast enough. Damn it all! Did you see what happened here? Was it his shadow?
Yes, his shadow came to life and stabbed
Just
him.
as I feared. I knew looking for this artifact would get us killed. I warned them. Warned all of them, but they wouldn't listen. They never listen. I've got to find the others. There's still time to save them. Has to be.
What others? What were you looking into?
Something very dangerous. But that can wait. My friends are in danger and don't even see it. Some scryers, huh? Adebers in Shornhelm. And when Riddle is in Marbrook. Nilo's in Stormhold, maybe? Yes, he must be there. I just hope we're not too late. Thanks.
I'll
for
warn
the
your
help.
friends.
Got any questions? Let's just make it quick, all right? My friends can't very well outrun their own shadows.
Who are you exactly?
Bonafrid of Clan Owlcloak. Skaldia and I came up together in Riften under Magus Auriella. He was always the sharper blade. Magic came easily for him. Me? Not so much. Got too much frost in my blood. Still, I can hold my own. Just takes me a while.
And what brought you here?
Unfortunately, Skaldia's not the only mage who's been killed by his own shadow. He's just the most recent. Other members of our order have been turning up dead all over Tamriel. I hurried here to warn him, but I wasn't fast enough.
What did you and Skaldia discover that was so terrible?
Shaw's bones, you really want to know, huh? Fine.
Mm-hmm.
My associates and I are all junior scryers in the Order of the Eye. We scoured the tombs and ruins of Tamriel, looking for extraplanar threats, rifts in the veil, Daedric artifacts, that sort of thing.
And what exactly did you find?
We've had visions of a Daedric artifact. At least we think it's a Daedric artifact. It's hazy, you know, obscured by something like frosted glass. Sorry, Skaldia was always the wordsmith.
You were sure that Skaldia's death is related to this
A
artifact?
mage can't afford to be sure of anything, but I'd bet my family's meadery on it. Daedric artifacts grant untold power to those that carry them, but always at a cost. The Mages Guild can't let even one of these things fall into the wrong hands.
Who are these other people you mentioned?
Other junior scryers in the Order of the Eye. It was just Skaldia and me at first, but others caught on eventually. We started writing each other once we realized we'd all stumbled upon the same artifact. Thought we could find it all on our own.
Why can't you warn the others
You
yourself?
think I haven't tried? I sent projections, but this doesn't come easily for me. Magic, I mean. Anyway, I have to warn High King Yoren first. I heard that his rune Galder's been looking into the artifact as well. Please, just find my friends.
Okay. So, Shornhelm, Rivenspire, City of Marbooking, the Green Shade. Nilo resides in Stormhold in Shadowfen. Okay, Rivenspire is one we don't think we've been to before. Up there, is it? Okay, cool. Right, let's get to it. We have foolish mages to save. Oh. If there is a way shrine here, it would be good to get it. Excellent. And now we can use this. Right, so the guy we're looking for is there, is he? Right there. Let's go save him.
Stay back. Back! I will not die like the others.
I'm not here to harm you. Mages are being killed by their own shadows. Skoldir was one of them.
You think I do not know? I know. I have heard the stories. Rhaegar, Gilmanor, and now Skaldir? All dead at your hand, no doubt. Well, I am too clever for you, Shadow Weaver. Try to touch me and my wards will tear you apart.
If I were here to kill you, you'd be dead already. Now stop being an idiot and come out of there.
I don't. All right. I'm sorry. I'll come out. By the egg. You remind me of my sister, Zarai. She is a wonderful person, but when she gets mad, I'd rather tangle with an angry hackwing. How do you know about the shadows?
Bonafried sent me. She wants you to seek a safe place. You should go to your sister.
Yes, of course. Zarai will put me in a very bright room. Or should it be a very dark room? I cannot take this kind of stress. Look, my scales are falling out. Thank you. And Bonafrid, tell her I am sorry I doubted her dedication in the past.
Stay close to your sister. You'll be alright.
Yes, I know I will. If you have spoken to Bonafrid, you must know about our research into the Daedric artifact. Please, take my notes. Preferably far, far away. I hid them in those roots over there. I am sure that is what these shadows want.
I'll keep your notes safe. Good luck. Okay, I saw the water woman again. That is what I've taken to call on her. Each time I fill my scrying bowl, I see her before long. She never speaks, and when she turns to face me, her eyes are cloaked in shadow, hidden beneath a black hood. I think she's beautiful by dry skin standards, but she seems cold, like river water after a fall. I do not understand. All I seek is the artifact, but all I find is the woman. Zari says I'm doing it incorrectly and accidentally gazing into some poor Breton's parlour. I do not think she's right though. I fill my scrying bowl with tea instead of bog water. The scrolls say flecks of leaf and sea can help break through persistent visions. I'll try anything at this point. I fear that each time I see the water woman, my chance of finding the artifact diminish. I managed to elude her today. I focused on her mouth and passed through it. There was a flapping of wings, I think, then nothing. Blackness like Hellstrom Heartmud. I narrowed my eyes and closed my nostrils and folded back my spines trying to swim against the current. Still nothing. Maybe this nothing means something. I admit it fills me with trembling. Skaldar insisted we trod on, but the water woman scares me. The darkness scares me. Time for a wallow, I think. A long one. Okay. That's one rune. Warned. Cool. Go to all of those places, but not just yet. The green shade. Spire in the city of Marbuk, green shade. That's the city of Marbuk. Right, you are. No sense paying to teleport when things are so close. Okay. This may not be the way. Then again, maybe it is.
Help!
Okay, they've run off. Because someone else is doing exactly the same quest I am. So I'm going to have to wait a moment. Unless... I can find where they ran off to. Here we go.
I see you leering at me. On your way, or I'll call the guards. Help! Someone help me!
Right, where did you head off to now? Cool. Now that hopefully I've established my bona fides, care to talk to me?
Lady Estrie was our true queen. Damn you for killing her.
Who the hell said that? Who am I calling out?
I'll take one of your buyers.
Hiding behind the flower pot.
Is it dead?
Yes, I dealt with the shadow, you're safe
It
now.
was my shadow, wasn't it? Ifra's name. Why would it attack me? I always treated it well. Plenty of sunshine, candlelight and such. All done now, I suppose. It doesn't look like it's coming back. Ingrate. Now I feel... damn.
You
Not
alright?
really. I think my shadow may have peeled off some of my animus. My soul, I mean. Or maybe just some of my magical aptitude. Either way, it's something I'll miss. But don't blame yourself. You did keep it from killing me, after all.
Bonafried sent me. She thinks these attacks have to do with the artifact you were studying.
That was charitable of her. Didn't think she much liked me. Bit of a sore head, that one. Anyway, I'm grateful. I hid my notes on the artifact in the planter over there. Just in case, you know. They're yours if you want them.
Thank you, stay safe. Okay.
My friend, how good it is to see you.
Sorry. Important matters. Northwestern region of High Rock contains some of the province's most dramatic terrain, including towering flinty crags, windswept moors and narrow canyons. Many folk find the environment oppressive, even threatening. Whoa.
Please, you must help me.
Bring Mother into this. Break my concentration. Now, what were the words? Illume... Blast!
Let's get the way shrine here first. Thank you for the way shrine. Ah, you.
You look a bit lost, friend. Can I help you find a book?
I'm looking for a mage named Adabir. Do you know where he is?
I know a great many mages. The person I don't know, of course, is you. Why are you asking about a Daedric?
Bonifred sent me to warn him. His life may be in danger.
Bonifred? The nearsighted scryer? What she... Never mind. A Daedric left just a moment ago. Said he needed some quiet. He usually goes to the courtyard behind the guild hall when he needs some time alone. Is he going to be alright?
I hope so, but someone has been killing his associates in the Order of the Eye.
You're serious, aren't you? Mara, protect us. I'll gather up the other initiates and alert the Magister at once. Please, just find Daedric and bring him back safe. We'll do all we can to protect him.
I'll find him. Right. This way, is he? Oh dear. Oh, he's quite dead. Yay, a law book! I need to find more of them. I need to finish off the Mage Guild quest line. Okay.
You who would unravel the secret of these murderous shadows, approach me. Do not be alarmed. Only you can see me. I am Lilatha, Psijic Master of the Gazing Glass. I have watched you from afar, and I believe we share the same goal. You seek to destroy these vengeful shadows, yes? I believe we can help each other.
What are you asking me to do?
All the Shadow's victims were seeking a Daedric artifact. An extraplanar antiquity that remains hidden from my sight. To solve these murders, we must first locate the artifact. I require 2 objects to find it. An Anuic lantern and a liminal lens.
And where are these objects?
I believe the lantern lies hidden in a sunken ship near Kanathi's roost. The lens rests in a coffer, deep within the howling sepulchres. Recover the items, then seek out my boat near Vulcal Guard. Trust no one. Our enemies are very well hidden.
Alright, but before I do this, I have questions.
I am sorry we can't have this conversation in person. I fear that I'm too tempting a target for this shadowy killer. I must remain hidden. You have questions? I urge you to keep them brief. There's no telling when our enemy will strike again.
You mentioned the Psijics.
Yes. I take it that you're unfamiliar with our order. That's hardly a surprise. We once served as advisors and teachers to the greatest kings and emperors, but no longer. We retreated to our hidden isle of Artaeum, content to study in seclusion.
Artaeum?
Indeed. It's an island beyond Tamriel's borders, where we can research the truths of the Orbis without interruption. That is the purpose of the Psijic Order, after all. To study magic for the betterment of all.
That's true. Why aren't you on Artaeum now?
There are worrying signs, portents that cannot be ignored. I fear that a Daedric threat looms over Tamriel. Nothing so crude and obvious as the plane melt. No, it's something hidden. And I suspect that this Daedric artifact may hold some answers.
you plan to do with this lantern on the lens?
They are critical components of an ancient Psijic mechanism known as the Obscuros.
And what's an Obscurus?
The Obscuros is a scrying device. It magnifies a mage's perception and projects their visions for all to see. A powerful tool indeed. When my order retreated to Arteo, we scattered the device's components to prevent it from being misused.
Where is the device now?
I'm afraid I can't say. The forces arrayed against us are too mysterious. They may have found a way to listen in. I can't risk divulging the Obscuros' location. Collect the items, and I promise, my boat will be waiting for you in Vulkulgard.
Just your boat?
Indeed. A self-steering vessel of my own design. Climb aboard, and the enchantment I've placed on it will bring you to me directly. It's quite safe, I assure you.
What do you know about this Daedric artifact?
Very little. Daedric artifacts are notoriously difficult to track. Some misguided soul may discover one and wield it for a time, but it always vanishes eventually. Sometimes for a week, sometimes for centuries.
Are they dangerous?
Oh, yes. Items of power always introduce some measure of peril to the world. This is doubly true with Daedric artifacts. They exist to carry out the dark intentions of their creators, you see. They turn even the best intentions to malice eventually.
Why do you think this one is so good at hiding from
That is
you?
the question, isn't it? I trained for centuries on the Isle of Arteo, briefly under Sotha himself. Yet still this artifact eludes me. Vexing is the word. Either this artifact is shrouded by a powerful ward, or it isn't here.
Isn't here?
It might be tucked away in a pocket plane, or caught in some orbit Gaia, bouncing between worlds. Impossible to say. That's why I need the lantern and the lens.
Okay. So... Kanafi's Roost. That's there. Right. In Craglawn's Howling Crikey. I have not been. Not been here at all. Craglawn. Okay. So my best bet of getting there seems to be an entrance there, which probably equates with that. Go on then, we've got a ways to go. Getting something off the ship in Kanafi's route is going to be a lot easier than whatever we've got to do in Craglawn. Right.
What do John and George send us now?
Ah, Okay, I can't just go through there. Right, let's get... Let's go get the way shrine. Right. Need to find my way down to here. This may well be the best way to do that. Looks like we're going to have to go around this way. Oh, there's a sky shard. We'll take that. Ah, am I considered to be in combat with something? Possibly. Okay, hopefully I can get onto the road over there. Oh, was that a chest? Advanced, you say? Don't mind if I try that. Nice. Okay, cool. We have made our way. We shan't pass up the opportunity to take on a world boss if other people are. Nice. Oh, cool. We have been credited with it. Or at least we've been given the achievement. But maybe not the full credit. Right. This is the road we want. J-Win HD. The hardest boss in ESO is the constant existential dread one experiences while trying to figure out what led them to this point. Okay. You're probably right. Right. Let's be on our way. And go get this next piece in the quest. That doesn't look like he's very good. We'll get this way shrine as well.
Over here. You there.
One day I'll come back here and do the side quests, but for now, just the main quests, please. Craglorn. Never been in here. Right. We need to get up there, so we have to go on and then along this way. Okay, if I'd spotted that before, I would have just teleported in here. There's a world boss. Ah, that's a group area, is it? Okay. Well, I ain't a group. This is pretty cool. Oh, a way shrine. Well, that was just rude. Right. I think a fortifying mill. Oh. Lovely scenery around here. I do love having a maxed out mount. Any law books? Doesn't appear so. At least to a very, very quick inspection. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, wrong way. What just happened there? Okay, off we carry on. Okay, hopefully this is not too deep in here, but undead. We have just the thing for undead. And for Daedra. Oh, this is very nicely done. Right. I seem to be missing part of the route. Oh, a sky shard you say? Well, I will not turn it down. That means it must be possible to get up there. You go over this bridge. You must have to. Okay, that would make some sense. Yeah, a bit unfair of me using a prismatic great blade on the likes of you. I'm trying to get somewhere that I clearly cannot just get to easily. how did you get up there? Ah. But how? How was that done? Right, we're not getting through this way. So let's try another direction. Oh, screw it, why not? Thank you. Okay, we're getting there at least. Dragon Priest's Burial Chamber. Okay. Kanafi's Roost. Place I have been to a lot. Ooh. It's been a while since I've been here. An age ago. Soggy note. Well, this is the end. Start with a poison blade and left to die in a sunken ship. What a way to go. The crabs are already sizing me up. Funny, I always loved eating crabs. Fair's fair, I guess. Well, I might write a farewell note to everyone I'll miss, but to oblivion with that, I want those skeeving bastards to pay for what they did to me. You're reading this. My former friend stole a great prize from the shipwreck and took it to Hazek's Hollow. It's worth a king's fortune. Kill those whore sons and it's yours. Getting sleepy now. What I like. This place is a piss pot. Good riddance. Hazek's Hollow. That name rings a bell. There it is. Oh, my kitty. God, it has been a while.
So where are we going?
We had some fun here.
Let's find the inn.
Oh. Yes, we have been here before. This is quite impressive. Who did that? Own up. Just in case it was freshly packed crate. Thank you. Now that boats. Right. Ah, it's in Vocal Guard, isn't it? Right, Vocal Guard it is. Okay. Hi, Prowler. Hi, Prowler. There's me thinking it's going to be the big ship.
Wait, don't leave yet. Are you really going to climb aboard this death trap? Just hold a moment and think it through.
Bonafried, how did you find
Don't
me?
you believe pluck and intuition? Yeah, I didn't think so. I may look the part, but I'm no bloodhound. Truth is, I slipped a sporing coin into your pocket before you left Mournhold.
A sporing what? Explain yourself.
Sporing coin. It's an enchanted drake. Looks mundane, but it bears a charm that we can track. You don't approve? Look, we can argue about that later. For now, I can't let you get on this boat alone. It's too dangerous. Let me go with you.
It has occurred to me that the person who asked me to find these two relics might indeed be the person responsible for all the murders. It also occurs to me that Bonafried might be. You're right, let's finish this investigation together.
Smart. 2 heads are better than 1. Especially when one of those heads is as hard as mine. Let's hop to it, eh? It's about time we got some answers.
This windswept isle off the coast of Oregon has long been shrouded in mystery. Rumours of magical traps and sudden storms deter even the bravest of sailors. Yeah, I'm sure she's not going to be pleased with me, but I'm not sure that she's on the up and up. One of these two is the problem. I wanted them somewhere where I can deal with them myself. Now, what weapon do I want to take into this? She turns out to be Daedric. By swapping out the sword, I do myself a disservice. But at least this will help.
I still don't see the appeal. Ah, you've arrived. Welcome to Dranil Kier. Let's get in out of the rain, shall we? I trust you brought the items I requested. The scrying chamber is just up the hill. Follow me. The weather here is always poor. A side effect of the Obscurus' presence, I'm told. Come, it's just through here. I'm confident that the components you brought will fit, but the Obscurus device has been dormant for centuries. Let's hope that the genius of my forebears has stood the test of time. Affix the lantern and the lens. The answers we seek are within our grasp. Do you feel that chill? It's like, oh no. What's happening to me? You must kill the shadow. Hurry.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard.
that won't save you from me. You'll die just like the rest.
No, I will not perish here.
You underestimated me just like the rest.
No,
Such a
I
bitch
will
is
not
mine.
perish here.
Oh, witless Bonfoot. That's what they called me. Well, who's laughing now, huh? No!
Set the lens and the lantern in the obscure.
You one of them had to.
I'll mend your wounds. A fabricant? I don't... No. This cannot be.
I know
The
that
city
place.
was sealed long ago. What is this creature? Some new Daedric beast? The Clockwork City. Could it be? After all this time? The images revealed by the Obscuros leave little room for doubt. The Daedric artifact we seek is somewhere inside the Clockwork City. Why would Sothasil allow such an item to enter his domain? I fear that something terrible has happened.
Can you tell me more about this Clockwork City?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget this is not common knowledge. Sothasil, brother to Vivek and Magus of the Tribunal, created the Clockwork City long ago. He rarely speaks of it, but scholars believe this
Been there
city
once.
has the power to remake Tamriel.
Remake Tamriel, what do you
The
mean?
city functions as a simulacrum of the corporeal plane. Making a change to the Clockwork City may well change some aspect of Tamriel itself. This is all speculative, but I've studied under Sothasil. I have no doubt that this is within his power.
So if someone took over the Clockwork City, they could change or even destroy Tamriel.
Indeed. An unwelcome prospect, to be sure. Normally, I would assure you that Sothasil has the situation well in hand. He is a friend to the Psijics and to the people of Tamriel. But the presence of this Daedric artifact gives me pause.
So what do you plan to do?
I must inform the Psijic Rightmaster. If Daedra have breached the gates of the Clockwork City, we must move swiftly. As for you, I would counsel vigilance. Whoever set these events in motion no doubt sees you as a threat. Take this, and my thanks. Allies. We need allies. We employ the most powerful scrying device in Tamriel, and all it yields is more questions. A perfect metaphor for the scholarly life, I suppose.
Is there anything we can do now?
There is one who might be able to help. The ancient dark elf mage, Devaith Fear. Though we rarely see eye to eye, I must admit that his grasp of Daedric lore is unparalleled. If anyone would know more, it's Fear.
Where can I find him?
Fear casts a long, ethereal shadow. It makes him difficult to miss. I sense, yes, he is in Mournhold, the Tribunal Temple, conferring with Almalexia, perhaps. Find Devaith and tell him what is at stake. With any luck, we will find common cause.
I'll look for him in
We employ the
Mournhold.
most powerful scrying device in Tamriel. I wish I could say yes. I fear that in destroying my shadow, we've destroyed some vital piece of my animus. I feel thin, diminished.
Oh.
A weakened Psijic is still a formidable mage, but something is definitely broken. Best not to think about it.
I guess Bonafried was a powerful mage after all.
So you knew our attacker? She was powerful indeed, and yet I sensed that the strength was not her own. Her form was clumsy, but she struck with the power of a master wizard. Usually I'd suspect possession, but with her, I'm not so certain.
What do you mean?
Someone granted her powers beyond her ken. An agent of oblivion, no doubt. Bonafrid was clearly filled with hatred, consumed by jealousy or resentment, perhaps. The Daedric can twist those passions into untold horrors. I pity her.
What else can you tell me about Diffar Fear?
Just remain watchful. Devaith is far from scrupulous. While we Psijics study magic for the benefit of all, Lord Fear only studies it to satisfy his personal ambitions. When our interests align, he can be a powerful ally. When they don't...
He becomes your enemy?
Enemy is too strong a word. He just resolves to make our lives as difficult as possible. He knows that opposing the Order directly would go very poorly for him. For now, I think he will prove very useful. I advise vigilance, nonetheless.
And how do you know so much about Sophasil?
Well, no one really knows Sophasil. Not even the other members of the Tribunal. I studied under him for a time. He was patient, surprisingly attentive. The perfect teacher in many respects. Even so, I never really felt that I knew him.
What can you tell me about him?
Beyond the obvious? Not much. I can tell you he's nothing like Vivek. He never spoke about himself, or the dark elf faith. I always got the sense that he, well, resented isn't the right word. He just seemed ambivalent about that part of his life.
In the Clockwork City, did he talk about that?
Only obliquely, and mostly in metaphor. It's his primary pursuit now. Some say it's his obsession. You see, despite all his power, there is a melancholy to him. It's unfortunate, but not surprising. True wisdom always brings some measure of despair.
You mentioned a Psijic White Master. Who is that?
I must admit, I'm unaccustomed to discussing such matters with people outside our order, but I think you've more than earned the privilege. Right Master Iakasis directs the Psijics. He rivals Sothasil in wisdom, if not in power.
Isn't Sophasil something like a god?
Something like, yes. The old ways give little credence to such titles. What is a god other than an exceptionally powerful agent? Anyway, power is overrated. Wisdom is the true measure of a person. In that regard, Iakasis is great indeed.
Could I meet
Someday,
him?
perhaps. The Psijic Order's Isle of Artaeum is no longer here. It may return in time, but for now, you'd probably have an easier time reaching Aetherius or realms beyond. The Order values solitude, much like Sothasil.
Okay. So, for our next teleport, we'll be dropping in there again.
Please, listen to me for just a moment. It's very important.
I'm sure it is. And no doubt one day I will.
Ah, you've arrived at last. Come forward. We have much to discuss. Did you think I would not expect you? I already know all that occurred with Lilatha and the murderous shadows. Rest assured, I will find this mysterious Daedric artifact. Perhaps you'd like to assist me.
What exactly would I be signing up for?
A voyage that only a few have ever undertaken. We will travel to Sothasil's peculiar experiment, the Clockwork City. I have inquiries to make. You will assist me.
You know how to reach Clockwork City?
I do. The Tribunes are not so clever that they could hide such a place from me for long. The city is quite close, and also very far away. Just the first of Sothasil's many paradoxes. If you choose to join me, be prepared for many more.
Why ask me to help?
I have no great fondness for that Sijic Lilatha, but you saved her life and defeated a powerful shadow mage in the process. A remarkable accomplishment for someone of your breeding. I'm confident you will continue to surprise me.
Oh, alright, I'll work with you.
Of course you will. Naturally you have questions. Alas, they will have to wait. Servants of the Tribunal do not look kindly on blasphemous journeys like this one. Meet me at the waterfall north of the city. We can discuss the details there. Prepare if you must, but make it quick. Time is not on our side.
Impressive. Whoa, okay. Let's not go over the edge. There you are. Come, here, behind the waterfall. My companion arrives at last. Now then, our journey begins. Good
in
evening,
this
Ginger
dreary
Nuts.
little cave. Quite a surprise, yes? Believe me, it won't be the last. We can speak freely here, but do make it brief. All this natural splendor is just tedious.
You mentioned Sothasil. Oh, I know who he is. Why did Sothasil hide the Clockwork City here?
Sothasil hides everything. But more to your point, it's not just a city. It's an incomprehensibly powerful, world-shaping device. Can't leave that sort of thing lying about, can you?
Have I?
Also,
Cool.
Almalexia
I hope that's a good
worries
thing.
about how it reflects on her divinity.
Oh god, yeah. Almalexia?
Yes, Seal's fellow tribune. A machine can be studied and perhaps understood in time. She fears that by reducing their divinity to a machine, Sotha Seal lessens the mystique of their godhood. To his great credit, Seal largely ignores these concerns.
What do you hope to find in Clockwork
The
City?
Daedric artifact. I take a keen interest in all such objects, but this one seems especially significant. You see, nearly everyone who searches for it winds up dead. I suspect that someone or something hid this artifact away in the Clockwork City.
Are you concerned about seeking an object that gets other people killed?
Other people are not to base fear. I've not lived this long by shying away from dangerous relics. Anyway, if this artifact inspired someone to slaughter scores of mages, it's clearly something worth investigating.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I really do like the storytelling in this game. Absolutely. Right.
Draftier than I remembered. Follow me. Welcome to the dwarven hold of Barmsarm Shen. Such as it is. Ironic that AM's holy city of Mournhold has Gwemric roots, don't you think? Curious. Practically no one knows this route, but this scaffolding looks new. Built by rogue ordinators, perhaps? Stay watchful. Sotha Seal always did admire dwarven industry, albeit quietly. Perhaps that's why he built his city here. This lift will take us to the nethermost depths of the ruin, and to our destination. Come along.
Okay.
On you go. The entrance lies just ahead.
Haha, I've got to open it, haven't I?
Do you see, just across the ravine? That's our door.
Yep. Looks familiar. It also looks like others have passed this way and wiped out all of the dwarven defences.
My. Someone clearly didn't care for these factors. So close. I'd say prepare yourself, but nothing can prepare you for what's to come. Touch the sphere. Clockwork City awaits.
Yep, get shrunk down.
What? This is not the brass fortress. Someone diverted our passage. Audacious, but foolhardy. When I find them, wait. I feel cold. Back, creature! My shadow! My power! Don't let it escape!
Can I get in?
Ready your weapons! I will assist you as best I can! Another batch! Spinning up! Destroy them!
That stone.
remains close. We must hurry.
Cool.
Swivel swords. Oh, wonderful. I'm in no condition to nap. Perhaps I failed to impress the gravity of our situation upon you. If my shadow gets away, we may never escape this place. So if you have something to say it quickly.
Was that really your shadow?
Yes. And perhaps something more. In removing my shadow, our attacker removed some vital part of my animus. My soul, in the common parlance. Without it, my power is severely diminished. Needless to say, this will not do.
I've seen this before. If we kill your shadow, you will lose that power permanently.
Yes, of course. Disrupting the binding would cause my animus to disperse. An unwelcome prospect, to be sure. I might be able to reclaim the shadow, but not before we exhaust its power. So when we confront it, use restraint.
Do you have any idea what sent us here?
Not yet. We should have translocated directly to the Brass Fortress, Seal's chief municipality here in the Clockwork City. But somehow we ended up here. Vexing.
And how do we plan to get out of here?
One step at a time, if you please. We need only to find a landmark or map or something. Once I determine where we are, it won't take long to find an exit. Just leave that to me. You focus on these traps.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay. Killed by spinning knives isn't an epitaph worthy of Fear. Onward. I'm eager to see what new wind-up absurdities await us. I recognize this place now. The pneumatic forge. We should leave as soon as possible. Sotha Seal constructs his clockwork servitors here, the factotums. They reject anyone who doesn't belong. Some manifest. Remedial spellcraft is all I can muster, but I will aid you as best I can. Lead on. Okay. Not too much of a problem. You might be though. may have been overkill on my part. As long as I'm rolling, I'm alright. Whoa! I'm enjoying this so far.
At last. Defeat this monstrosity, but don't kill it. I must reclaim my power.
That may be a bit of a problem.
Find the shadows! It's making more of them!
Right.
More shadows?
Need to rebuild my stamina.
Affect it! It's multiplying! Stand back. Time to reclaim what is mine. Malia Tebiet Tehir! Tivakrokad Sint Morad!
What about them?
Finally. You never know how much you miss a thing until it tries to kill you. More ridiculous machines? I've had enough of this. Come. We still have a long way to go.
Okay. Maybe we don't piss him off.
Behold, the Clockwork City. Finally. Sothasil's brass fortress waits at the end of this road. We should go there at once. Keen to find out who sent us on that delightful jaunt through the new Martis.
Okay. Hope you can keep up. Yeah. NPCs. This is quite something though. Look at all that. Very cool.
Devate fear. I warned you never to come back. And you, one of Fear's lackeys, I take it.
Luciana Pullo. Hospitable as ever? Go talk to her. I'll not waste my time.
Hold there, friend of Fear. I am Proctor Luciana Pullo of the Clockwork Apostles. I don't know how you and this egomaniac
No
breached
problem,
Lord
Ginger
Set's
Mouse.
Celestiadrome, but I won't have non-citizens stirring up mischief in the Brass Fortress.
How can I become a citizen?
Only just arrived and already trying to grease the gears? New arrivals must secure an endorsement from a citizen in good standing. I'm prepared to overlook your atrocious choice in companions if you can find a sponsor. Until then, you are tarnished.
How do I get a citizen to sponsor me?
That's for you to find out. Not many citizens will risk their reputation on a green-heeled stranger, and you'll find no comfort from me. Maybe you should confer with the other tarnished over there. In the meantime, obey the law. I'll be watching.
Fair enough.
Tread carefully, Fear. I'll be watching.
Luciana clearly hasn't lost her charming demeanor. Predictable.
Seems I won't be welcome in the city until I found a sponsor.
Ah, yes. Their bizarre sponsorship custom. I forgot about that little wrinkle. As a friend and peer of Sotha Sil, I come and go as I please. I suppose it would be best for you to wait out here. If I need you again, I will find you.
Can't you sponsor me?
I'm not a citizen. And even if I were, I'd not waste time wading through their opaque bureaucracy. You've proven yourself to be more than capable. I have no doubt you'll figure something out. Gain your sponsorship. We will speak again soon.
I see. Thank you.
I appreciate your assistance in the pneumatic forge, but for now, our paths must diverge. The artifact we seek will not remain in one place for long. I can ill afford a delay. Navigate this absurd ritual quickly. I will find you again afterward.
And who is Luciana Pullo?
One of Sotha Sil's greater lackeys, chief proctor of the Clockwork Apostles. You might have noticed some mild cosmetic flaws. Honestly, I think she's more automaton than flesh and blood. She certainly acts the part.
Why does an Imperial serve a Dark Elf god?
Seal takes all kinds. Imperials, Bretons, even Argonians. Luciana may be one of his oldest servants. She served Emperor Riemann Cyrodiil as a battle mage in her younger years. Made quite a name for herself during the Akaviri invasion.
What happened to her? How did she wind up here?
According to the legend, she was caught in a torrent of arcane energy during a battle with a rival mage. It mangled her body and sent her hurtling through the veil. She eventually crashed here. Seal found her shortly thereafter and mended her wounds.
So now she serves him.
Indeed. At first, I thought she served him out of some cheap obligation. Reciprocity for his kindness. Apparently, she really believes in this place. I heard they had a bit of a falling out. She still serves him, though, in her dog-like fashion.
She didn't seem happy to see
People
you.
like her rarely are. You see, I present a destabilizing influence. I reject all illusions of authority and thus reject their entire way of life. Hierarchy, ritual, reverence, it's all a sham. I respect power, not absurd social constructs.
She mentioned the Clockwork Apostles?
Yes, a monastic order of sorts. They serve Sotha Sil through magical inquiry. Apostles fancy themselves iconoclasts who push the boundaries of magical praxis. There's a seed of truth there, I suppose, but they're still obnoxious.
Are they all like Luciana?
You mean, are they all half-metal monstrosities? More or less. Some modify themselves more than others. It's a form of reverence. They want to be more like Sotha Sil. You see, Seal has some peculiar... Well, I'll let you see for yourself.
Why did Luciana refer to Sotha Sil as Set?
Seal has many names. Sotha Sil, Set, Sea, the Clockwork God, on and on. Tiresome, if you ask me. The Clockwork Apostles mostly refer to him as Set, his verse and sermon name. I call him Seal, because I'm not a doe-eyed idiot.
Right.
Another newcomer, eh? Come, let's talk. Well, if it isn't my second favorite assistant. What a fortuitous turn of events. I shouldn't be surprised. You have a knack for appearing when I need you most. I take it you haven't found a sponsor yet? Maybe we can help each other.
What do you have in mind?
Initially, I thought we could rely on my ample charms to win us a sponsor. Unfortunately, the people here tend to value craft over the pleasure of my company. Providing some gift or service seems to be the only way to earn a sponsorship.
Have you found any potential sponsors?
A clockwork apostle named Varuni Arvel. Apparently, she's a member of the Congress of Calibration, the governing body here in the city. My associates, Kirith and Raynor, are already working on a plan to earn her trust. Will you help us?
Alright, we'll work together.
This promises to be a fruitful collaboration. I tasked Kirith and Raynor with acquiring gifts for Varuni, but they tend to wander. Kirith's just there by the cliff. You should speak with her. In the meantime, I'll conduct more research. Questions?
How did you get here?
Seeing as you found your own way here, I suppose there's no harm in sharing my own methods. I just learned of a secret cave beneath the city of Mournhold that, until recently, was entirely inaccessible. Can you imagine?
Yes, I can definitely imagine.
Fearing that the Tribunal might seal it again, I set off through the cavern as soon as I could. It pained me to leave my usual cohorts behind, but this duo, Kirith and Raynor, have performed admirably.
Who are Kirith and Raynor?
A pair of dark elf explorers. Like
think
me,
I've
they
met
delight in all things mechanical. Their youth and endless sibling rivalries can prove irksome, but what they lack in experience, they more than make up for in enthusiasm.
Mimi didn't join you for this trip?
Unfortunately, my illustrious bodyguard was away on personal business. I know better than to ask for specifics. I certainly miss her services, but one makes do.
Right.
So that pompous high elf got his hooks in you too, huh? I told my brother Raynor we should go it alone, but any house in an ash storm, right? Speaking of Raynor, he might need your help.
Is Raynor in trouble?
Depends on your definition of trouble, I guess. He's down in the ravine, playing with the firepot spiders for some reason. He wouldn't tell me more. Unfortunately, those spiders have a tendency to, you know, explode.
Why would he do that?
Like I said, he didn't want to discuss it. Probably whipped up an automata disrupting spoon twirler or something. He gets like this sometimes. Just check in on him, all right? He's clumsy and those apostles' mechanical limbs look expensive.
Alright, I'll check on Raynor.
Thanks for the help. Raynor's smart, but you can't smart a spider to death, you know?
What would he do while I help Raynor?
Well, Naramo said we needed something to offer this Varuni character, but from what I can tell, she doesn't really need anything. So I asked myself, what do you get the person who has everything?
And what do you get the person who has everything?
A home-cooked meal, Argonian pottery, or information. Since I'm a terrible cook, and we're worlds away from Black Marsh, I think I'll go with the third thing. This brass fortress is brimming with gossip. I just need to listen for it. Wish me luck.
Okay.
Sergeant Baldan, this one has the gold you requested. Will you still sponsor me?
I gave you my word, didn't I? Come, cat. We can discuss the specifics in my office.
1,000 blessings, Walker. Lankin has much to offer the brass fortress.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
Not sure I like that. Right, how do we get down there without falling off a cliff edge? This is, you know, impressive.
Hello again. So strange. I'm glad to see you, but I must admit, the statistics are staggering. What are the odds of us meeting here again in an extraplanar space? Rhetorical, of course. Honestly, I am glad you're here.
Kirith sent me down here to look for you.
Kirith? So you've joined our band of outsiders. Welcome. Now look, I may lack Kirith's natural talent with a blade, but I can accomplish this on my own. Varuni's sure to sponsor us once I deliver this. Who am I kidding? I do need your help.
What are you trying to do?
These firepot spiders contain a highly unstable oil-like fluid. The dangers inherent to acquiring it make it very valuable indeed. I discovered a way to prevent the spiders from detonating. But even diffused, they're more than capable of killing me.
Can you siphon the oil if I disable them?
So you'll do it? Yes, of course! If you attract the spider's attention, I can use this tonal dampener to disarm their ignition coils. Just a simple matter of inverting their threat assessment array and... Sorry. I can get carried away sometimes.
Oh. Alright, you disable the explosions, I disable the spiders, then we give the oil to Varani.
Done.
Of course. Sounds lovely. Too late. Oh. And a sky shard. Don't mind if I do.
One more, and I think we've got it. And that's the last of it. Excellent.
Right.
Brilliant. We really made short work of those spiders, didn't we?
We did.
Here, you can carry the oil.
Where should I take this to?
Take the oil to Varuni. Neramo said she has an office in the Clockwork Basilica. Hopefully this will be enough to earn a sponsorship. If you don't mind, I'll accompany you to the gate. Can't be too careful out here.
Of course. Right, cool. Hopefully this is enough. There are 8 quests in Clockwork City storyline, and we are on the 2nd.
Again, thank you. Good luck in the Basilica.
Brass Fortress. The chief urban structure of Sofa Seal is known to its strange inhabitants as the Brass Fortress. Its brazen portals has many secrets, some of them dangerous to know. Wow. No, we need to go through here. Cool.
And just as I promised, my assistant arrives. You brought a gift for our sponsor, right?
Greeting, Auxiliary. Is your friend correct? Did you bring an offering?
Yes, explosive oil harvested from dangerous firepot spiders.
Firepot oil. Tremendous. And you managed to keep all 10 fingers. I'm impressed. Thank you. Now, to the matter of your citizenship. You're clearly a capable warrior, but in the Clockwork City, mental precision is of paramount importance.
How can I prove my mental fitness?
A number of outsiders have gone missing in recent weeks. I fear someone might be abducting them, or worse. But I have no proof. I spoke to your friend Neramo, and he insists you can gather the evidence I need. Succeed, and I'll sponsor you all.
Okay, alright. Neramo and I will find the proof you
Try
need.
to keep this inquiry quiet, alright? In the Clockwork City, even a small creak in the gears can draw curious eyes.
What can you tell me about these disappearances?
Very little, which is more problematic than it sounds. Any loose cog can carry out an abduction. It doesn't take a criminal mastermind to throw someone down a drain pipe. What worries me is that none of it was recorded by factotums or sentry coils.
We record what happens in the streets?
We record what happens everywhere. Honestly, I don't know how you exodromals do without. You lose so much in Tamriel. Knowledge, memories, and you must argue incessantly. Everything that happens here is fact, documented and verifiable.
Wait, exo what?
Exodromal. Sorry, I forget how strange our words sound to foreign ears. Anyone who enters the Clockwork City from the outside world is known as an exodromal, since they come from beyond the Celestiodrome, the glass sphere you'd call our sky.
Well, exodromals might take issue with being watched all the time.
I know, but secrets are the purview of Lord Set, and Lord Set alone. I have nothing to hide. The sermons tell us that only the disassembled engine can be scrubbed and made clean. Knowledge requires light, openness, collaboration, you see?
Can you tell me more about Sofa Seal?
Of course. Lord Set, known to many as Sotha Seal, is the father of curiosity. By his word, we create, perfect, and overcome. He cares for all of us, just as a clockmaker cares for each gear and spring. Every piece matters, no matter how small.
You seem to know a lot about
I do
him.
a lot of reading. It's all there in the sermons. Some people think he's aloof, callous even. But I disagree. He stands with us in a way that Vivek and Almalexia never could. And he'll guide us all to a better world.
Okay. So,
ready to do a bit of sleuthing? I'm confident that we can find this elusive evidence, but it will require some skullduggery. Breaking and entering, to be specific. Ready for the details?
details would be nice.
Moroni suspects that someone destroyed city records. But if my study of Dwemer ruins has taught me anything, it's that nothing is ever truly destroyed. You just need to look in the right place. Here, that place is the Depository Documatus.
Depository Documatus. Got it. What's the plan?
Sneaking into the depository is impossible for us, but Sotha Seal's clockwork automata enter and exit the structure constantly. I discovered a way to control one such automata, a device known as a skivaton. I am sure you're duly impressed.
So you're going to guide a clockwork automaton into the building?
No, you are. I will provide technical assistance and keep an eye out for prying eyes, both mechanical and organic. Head to the depository. I'll meet you there, after I've wrapped up matters with our new benefactor.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
If you have questions, you should ask them now. Once we begin our investigation, we'll have little time to dawdle.
Why start looking in the depository documatus?
As Varuni said, everything here generates a record. From what I gather, those records constantly pass through the depository documatus.
Every single record goes through the depository. How are we going to find what we're looking for?
When you say it like that, it does sound daunting. It's true. The evidence we seek drifts through vast oceans of information. Luckily, these skivatons seem very capable when it comes to sorting and parsing. I guess we'll just have to find out.
Do you even know what we're looking for?
I equipped the skivaton with a number of key words and concepts to help it sort out extraneous documents. Have some faith. I've extracted information from tonal vaults and Dwemer orreries. Sifting through city records pales in comparison.
How did you learn to control a skivaton?
Honestly, they're not all that dissimilar from the Dwemer devices I usually tinker with. Sotha Seal clearly learned a great deal from the dwarves. They used an unfamiliar tonal dialect, as it were, but the basic principles remain the same.
Okay. How can we control a skivaton without touching
We
it?
will employ a very simple control device. How to explain it? The skivatons send and receive signals from other clockwork automatons constantly. This device allows us to drown out all the noise, making our voices the only sound it hears.
Okay. Right.
As I said before, those tarnished redundants down in the slums are no concern of yours.
I've instructed the constabulary to keep a strict eye up.
Yes, that Constable Baldon's done an admirable job. Even so, Tarnished and Exodromals enter the Basilica far too often.
And what of these rumors? Black-robed figures lurking on the edge of the radius?
Honestly, Diwa, settle the boilers, I will never let Tarnished or Exodromals or mysterious robed ghosts disrupt our work, believe me.
Interesting.
Capable combatants needed for hazardous work. Please respond for more information.
Okay.
Looking for a harvester with some guts.
Okay, so it is above me. Aha!
How dare you, Kermit? Your mother wanted a better future for you.
Because a back totem with delusions of grandeur told her fortune. Do you really believe that?
She believed it. Why can't you see?
See what? That following the predictions of a deluded machine got my mother killed?
Right.
Excellent! We have a strong signal. Now, to find Varuni's evidence.
Okay. I'm a Skeevatron. Whoa!
Wait! Yes. Go straight, then left. A central depository must be on a different floor.
I think we're going the right way. Nope. So we're going to have to go back. Okay, this way.
I'm seeing a lot of interference. Proceed carefully. We can't risk damaging the Skiverton's data collector.
Ouch. Nicely timed.
Expertly done. That grate should lead to the central depository and our evidence.
Ah.
This depository should contain security documents and recordings. Search everywhere. When you find something, use a Skiverton to make a remote copy.
Okay. This is quite cool.
That's it! Quickly, assistant, direct the Skiverton to the exit, and meet me there to examine the evidence.
How dare you, Kermit? Your mother wanted a better future for you.
Because a back totem with delusions of grandeur told her fortune. Do you really believe that?
She believed it. Why can't you see?
See what? That following the predictions of a deluded machine got my mother killed?
All right. Let me see what you found. Yes, I believe these recordings correspond to the dates of the disappearances. There's something more. Look here. The last person to access the records was a BAL-167. Circumstantial at best.
How do you propose we find this BAL-167?
We might already have a lead. I shared Varuni's concerns with Kirith shortly after you left the Basilica, and she insisted on looking into the matter herself. She cited Constable Baldon as a person of interest. His office should be southwest of here.
BAL-167, Constable Baldon. I'll track down Kirith and see what she's found.
What is it?
Here we go.
Ah, there you are. Done playing with Naramo's wind-up toys? I think I'm onto something.
What have you learned?
I did a little asking around. Word is, Constable Boldan will sponsor anyone as long as they can pay. Where they go after he takes their gold, that's anybody's guess. Luckily, we're here to sort it out. Here, take this memory stone.
What do you want me to do with this?
I surveyed the building. Someone left the door to Boldan's storage loft unlocked. It should provide a great view of his office. Climb up there and wait. When I offer a bribe, you record the conversation on that memory stone. Then we've got him.
Alright. I'll make my way to the loft and wait for your signal.
Baldan, I've got your gold. Will you sponsor me for citizenship?
Oh, I'll take your offering. But sponsorship? That's for the living, you tarnished scum.
The living what?
Do it. Well, what are you idling for? Gather up the gold and dump her with the others. We don't want anyone finding our latest visitor.
Oh no!
There you are! Naramo said you'd be around here somewhere. Have you seen Kirith? Is she with you?
I'm sorry, but Constable Bolden's thugs knocked her out and dragged her off.
He what? How could she? We have to rescue her! You don't have any idea where they took her, do you?
Oh yeah, but I'll find out. You tell Veroni and Naramo.
Yes, of course. I'll get help. Maybe I could even put together some kind of tonal locator. Bah! Not enough time. What would Kirith do? She would investigate. Yes. Talk to the people in Slagtown. They know practically everything about this place.
Alright, I'll find her, Raina.
I'll get the others. You hurry off to Slagtown.
What is Slagtown exactly?
That's what the locals call the slums in the northeast corner of the fortress. I must admit, I was surprised to find a tenement like that in Sothasil's holy city. Then again, practically everything here has come as a surprise.
Wrong way.
What?
How dare you, Khalid? Your mother wanted a better future for you.
Because of back totem.
Oil those ankles and keep walking, Green Heel. This one has nothing to say to you.
I'm looking for a dark elf. Bowden's thugs might have dragged her through here. Know anything?
You outsiders are all the same. Cutting into the queues, poaching our salvage, sneering and putting on airs. You're no better than us.
I'll look for help elsewhere. Don't want to intimidate people too much.
Spare a few coins? I've had nothing to eat but wire and dirt. Have mercy.
I'm looking for a dark elf. Constable Bowden's thugs took her. Know where she might be?
I might have seen a woman like that, sure. I'd have seen her dark skin and red eyes, heard her squawking like a broken skivaton, but I can't say for certain. Sure would be easier to remember if I had a full stomach.
Will this be enough?
Thank you. Now, listen well. Baldan's thugs took your friend to the mechanical fundament. Guaranteed. It's a maze beneath the city. Nobody ever comes out. If you want to run after your friend, go ahead. But I suggest you stay out of that place.
Right. Oh.
Dreaming. Pottery wheel. Laughter.
No, that's not the direction I wanted to go. Okay.
Awareness rating 62%.
Nice. Oh, wow. That was fairly impressive, actually. Alright. See if we can at least get our friend back. Okay. Uh-huh.
Threw you in here too, did they? I knew I couldn't be the only one Constable Baldan got the drop on.
Actually, I came down here to find you. We should leave.
You're right, we should. And I could, but not yet. I met another one of Baldan's victims, a Khajiit named Lankin. He's been scraping it out down here, but he's no warrior. I told him I'd get him out. Unfortunately, we got separated.
Alright, we can look for him.
That's the spirit. I managed to yank this sword out of a corpse nearby. It's not much, but you don't need a sharp edge to deal with these factotums. Just a heavy swing and a lot of patience. You ready? Let's get moving.
Go on then. We completed the search, or we just completed one part of it. Just one part of it. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Decent hiding place, but no Lankin. We should keep looking.
Calculating patrol subroutines.
Another empty camp. Damn. He must be here somewhere.
I bet.
Dreaming. Combat protocol on standby.
Is that a pot on the stove? Someone was cooking. And recently. We must be close.
Okay. Well, they've got that handled.
Finally! Come with us, Lankin. We're getting you out of here.
Friend Kirith, bright moons above, please, let's leave this dungy place.
Yep, come on.
Kirith! Thank goodness! Don't suppose you found anything of interest down there?
Enough. I'm glad to see you weren't lying, Raynor Vanos.
That bastard, Baldan, threw me into the fundament.
Ridiculous. I've never seen this woman in my life.
Liar! You tossed this one in as well!
This Raynor Vanos made some very bold claims. If you have evidence of Constable Baldan's crimes, I suggest you produce it.
I captured Kirith's abduction on this memory stone. Aramo has incriminating documents too.
You're more resourceful than you look. Little wonder Devaith chose you as his companion. Set knows he needs the help. I'll hold Baldan under guard until I've had an opportunity to review the evidence. As for you, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Luciana, I'd like to ask the constable a few questions when we return to the Basilica.
Don't trouble yourself, Aruni. You know how persuasive I can be.
I do. That's what worries me.
Do your worst, you tin-legged hag.
Set help you if she does, Constable. That fool has no idea what he's in for. Live uncomfortably and learn, I suppose.
You think he knows more than he's letting on?
Oh, most certainly. Baldan can't have accomplished all this by himself. Erasing records, accessing derelict sections of the Fundament. These aren't the acts of a simple Mer. Someone helped him. Now it's just a matter of finding out who.
You think he'll talk?
I do, one way or another. For now, let's celebrate your achievement. You showed initiative, creativity, bravery, all qualities befitting a servant of Set. You shall have my sponsorship.
Will you sponsor Naramo, Raynor and Kirith as well?
Of course. Each of them played a role in your success, and each of them will share the rewards. Go speak to the Clockwork Registrar and the Chancellor of Records. It will add your name to the codices, and you'll be one of us. Again, you have my thanks.
You're welcome.
You'll regret this. Mark me, Proctor. You will regret this.
I doubt that. Get this tarnished piece of scrap out of my sight. Enjoy prison, you scheming brat.
Ah, it seems I arrived just in time.
Right. Okay. Here we go.
By the word, I wind the gears. Please state your business or depart.
I'm here to register as a citizen.
Welcome, potential resident. Please speak your birth name, followed by the name of your sponsor.
SilmarUK Provost Banori Arvel.
Dreaming. Torchbugs. Overturned jaw. Sponsorship confirmed and archived. The light of knowledge, Sotha Seal, welcomes you to the Brass Fortress. Go forth and create.
Goodbye. Oh.
Well, I'd say that all worked out splendidly. As one journey ends, another begins. I imagine there's much more to discover here in Sotha Seal's Clockwork City.
So what's next for you?
I can finally begin my exploration in earnest. Now that we've earned our citizenship, I can apply for excavation permits, antiquity transportation licenses. Oh dear. Come to think of it, I might not be able to begin for quite some time.
What about Raynor and Kirith?
They proved useful. Raynor's theories need some work, and Kirith's refusal to listen to reason caused me no small measure of anxiety. But on the whole, satisfactory. Provided that they follow my lead, I might call on them again in the future.
Take care of yourself, Narama.
I value your service and partnership, Assistant. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. If I understand the bureaucracy correctly, I may be here in the Brass Fortress for a while. Feel free to seek me out, should you require my aid.
Cool.
There you are. Good. We have much to discuss.
Devaith Fear? Here? It is a true pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I imagine it is. Now be on your way.
Yes. Well, be seeing you, Assistant. Good day, Lord Fear.
Come, we need to talk.
Right. I think I am going to draw it to a close there for tonight. I am feeling very tired. So we'll just bring things to a close. Thank you very much for watching. I will be playing Elder Scrolls Online again on Sunday at 2 PM UK time. And we will be carrying on with this story in the Clockwork City. We have another 6 quests to complete before we finish Clockwork City. Then it's on to Somerset. Then we've already done Northern Elsewhere, so it's Southern Elsewhere, and then we're ready for Greymore. So there's lots to do. So I will also be playing Elite Dangerous at Saturday 4 PM UK time. If anyone wishes to watch that as well. And on the YouTube channel, I have some various Let's Play series going at the moment. So if that is something that might interest you, please give that a look. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Please do stay safe, and I will say goodbye here.